4 feet on the strike in the Alabama highway.
We've got some crazy hair. Good morning, everybody. When my hair is curly like this, like natural, one of the first things I do is re-wet it and use like my curl cream and redefine the curls. But I think I might do that after my skincare and just clip it up for now. Welcome to a little updated morning and night routine. And then I thought I might like vlog the day for fun as well, like spend the day with me. But I want to go over my morning routine now because it's the morning. Good morning, happy Saturday. Every morning I come in, take out my mouth guard, take out my glasses, put my contacts, brush my teeth. Now here we are, because I didn't find that very entertaining for you guys. Then what I'm gonna do, which I actually already did, but rinse my face with like lukewarm water, sometimes cold, because my water just is like freezing all the time, but it wakes you up, which always feels good. So let's do that. I always wash my face with clean hands, soap and water. We never ever film in my bathroom. This is fun. Welcome to my bathroom. Also, if the lighting like kind of keeps flickering, it does that, and I apologize. Okay, starting off with my skincare, I use the Murad Invisiscar resurfacing treatment on like my chin and upper lip area where I have majority of my acne scarring, and I don't use too much, just rub it in those areas. I think it's helped me for sure. Overall, I've had a pretty good experience with it, but it's also pretty damn expensive, so that's kind of annoying. Then I'm gonna seem like a Rhode ass bitch because I really do use Rhode. I got their stuff in a PR package and obviously tried it, and I really like it. I really love all their like moisturizing products and how they make my skin feel and how they make my skin look afterwards. Like I'm always feeling so moisturized, locked in, and glowy, and it's like the perfect base to put on makeup. So I'm always really happy with it, and it does make my skin feel really good, and they're not scented. I'm gonna go in with the glazing fluid first and put like 2 pumps of this stuff. It's so light, but it just feels like I'm waking up my face. Not too thick, not like you're gonna go leave the house and like feel your moisturizer on your skin. I hate that, especially in the summer. It makes me feel like, oh, I hate it. And then I use the Rhode Glazing Milk. I love this stuff. It makes my skin feel so incredibly good. I have some spillage, but I just pour it out on my hand. Don't forget the neck. I'm not currently using many serums other than my sunscreen that I'm gonna put on last, which skincare fellows might hate. It's just how I do it, and it feels good. Now that we're all like moisturized and locked in, I do indeed take my gua sha that really glides on beautifully and never like hurts or has trouble like gliding after this process, which is really nice. And I just gua sha for about like 5 minutes. You're supposed to store it like room temp. I do indeed put mine in the freezer after I clean it, because the cold just feels so good, and obviously helps with the depuffing, but I know traditionally you're not supposed to freeze it. I know I could get like an ice roller, but it just helps that this is all in kind of one step. 2 of my friends, Allison and Marley, when we were in Nashville, brought their ice rollers, which was iconic. Like in the Airbnb, like stored them, and they would ice roll in the morning. It was so iconic. Really like to define my chin and like take it down and kind of like give myself a fake, what is it called, like lymphatic drainage, like, you know, do this kind of vibe. But I know it's like bad to go down on your neck, so I really only do it like by my ears, and then I'll like go up on my neck, because your like neck skin you shouldn't go like down on, I believe, because it'll add to like wrinkling and all that jazz. Where it meets my jawline, just kind of like do a little wiggle to really define it. So I love me a defined jaw. God, I am so like expressive when I speak to people. Whenever I get like candids back from an event or anything like that, I just know I'm in the back, like my chin is in, my eyebrows are doing something insane. Like literally expressive girls rise when it comes to candids. They just don't do them. I'm the queen of that, because my candids are always just like, I look like somebody just told me the craziest piece of tea, even though we're probably just talking about like what they had for breakfast that morning. I'm just giving them a face expression. Anyways, I like to counteract that with chiseling my chin in the morning, even though probably really doesn't do much. Then I really like to do the cheekbone part. But then when I'm done, I pump soap and water and give it a really good rinse. I always gotta make sure to clean this guy to lock that all in, because sometimes I feel when I gua sha like after moisturizing, obviously it's like pressing the moisturizer into my skin, but sometimes I feel like it's wiping it away or moving it around, even though it probably isn't. I like to add a little bit more moisturizer. So this is the Road Barrier Restore Cream. I also sometimes got a new one. I just got a new one in the mail, which is so nice. I was out of it for a really long time, so instead of this, I would just use CeraVe. And I love CeraVe. I use it all over my body after I shower. I've never, ever had an issue with CeraVe ever in my life. So I would use this. Sometimes I like mixing a little bit of this in with the glazing milk before I gua sha too, just to give it that like thicker moisture and really make sure it like glides on, like to obviously rub in excess moisturizer into my hands. I know this is kind of weird because this is like an oil serum situation, so I feel like people traditionally like would do this earlier, but because it's SPF, I like to finish with it, and it's like a little oil, and I just think it adds to the dew, and I really love that, especially in winter. I don't want to be a crusty little. This is a Supergoop Daily Dose Hydroceramide Boost and SPF, and it's SPF 40, but it's just like a little dropper, and I do like 1, 2, 3 maybe, and I just rub it around. Because I've moisturized under this, it just like blends really, really well into the skin. Take it all over. So we're all glowy but not greasy. Anytime I read that a product is an oil, I get really scared to put it on my skin, but this has never ever broken me out. I use this all summer and didn't really change it in the winter. I really, really like it in the winter too. What I like to do on occasion, I use this a lot at night. It's the FutureWise Slug Balm. I swear by this product. I love it, especially because I get really, really dry in some areas in the winter. I've been getting really dry like around the corners of my nose by my nose piercing. Take like actually the littlest bit on my fingertip because it goes a long way. So skincare is gonna seep in and do its thing when I'm like touching up my hair and redefining the curls. Hair is really self-explanatory. I just take it all to one side, take some water, do the same on the other side, and then take my Tresemme Flawless Curls Mousse, and then I'll like diffuse it again, and then maybe add some hair oil. Typically one would use a spray bottle for this. That would actually be very, very ideal. Right now, my spray bottle has like rubbing alcohol in it or something. Forget what's in there, but it's not water. Be way more effective. Now that my hair is pretty damp, don't add like too much mousse back in. Always flip my head over the front and do the same thing. I always like kind of cut my hair, the curls, so they don't fall flat, especially the ones under here. Because they could be really curly up here and then like the ends fall really flat. What I found with my new hair, now that I have like all these blonde streaks, is that the blonde pieces do not curl. They're like very, very flat, obviously, because there's bleach on them. It harms the hair and they're not going to be as luscious and perky. I have like a little itty bitty curling iron that I'll like redefine those curls. This is my little technique. I was like crazy with my curly hair. A lot of the time this stays really flat and then the curls go out, but I like it to all kind of be a little voluminous. So I take my little claw clip, target it at their roots, and clip it so that it kind of like pulls them up and adds volume. And I just do this while I do my makeup, and then I take it out, and it just kind of adds a little bit more volume and doesn't have the hair like just lying kind of like flat and then curly. Very much a DIY situation going on. Right now I'll just put on any sort of chapstick or my what's in my bag. I don't know if you watched it, but I've so many of these, in particular Vaseline Pink Bubbly Lip Therapy, like little pots of like thick lip balm. My sister just found out I like them after she gave me one, and she bought me like 25. So I have an endless supply of them here, which I love her for that. And always go into makeup with clean hands as well, especially because I just like did a lot of hair product. So I'm gonna wash the hands and then go into makeup. Oh, it's just the perfect cup of coffee. I'm using the new carpet from Copenhagen. I'm obsessed with it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna do an ice squiff this morning, so we are pouring it into this, but just appreciate this moment. We're rocking with the Chobani creamer. So when I bought this, I thought it was plant-based, so I didn't read it, which is awesome. I just read that it was the sweet cream flavor because I saw everybody going on about these on TikTok. Really want to try it. It's fine, totally fine. I mean, I'm like fine with drinking real milk. Pretty damn sweet though, so like you really don't need much. And then I use my little frother. This is a matcha bar frother, and it works wonders. Oh, actually, before I do this, I put a single ice cube in the hot coffee, just to cool it down. 3 ice cubes. Pray for the best that this doesn't spill. Take your frothed creamer. Just pour on in. Little metal straw. Little taste test. Very delicious. That is very delicious. And now I have a coffee to sip on while I do my makeup.
Get into the real meat of it, which was Justin Bieber, which then therefore led us into One Direction.
Right.
What we're going to be tackling today is the One Direction obsession.
When I'm doing my makeup, it's gonna be Brittany Broski, the Broski Report, strong contender. It's gonna be BNC Makeup P, Brooke and Connor Makeup Podcast. Who's winning right now, just because I'm obsessed with her past few episodes, like so unbelievable, is Brooke's like independent podcast that she just started called Obsessed. And she, in this moment in time, in this episode, has her friend Megan, and they are going to be talking about the One Direction obsession. And if you don't know, that was my kryptonite. That's where I really tapped in. I adore Brooke, and it just feels so freeing to listen to this while I'm like putting on my makeup, getting ready for my life, because sometimes I don't like things the normal amount as other people would, and sometimes, yes, I am obsessed, and it feels so good to embrace that and hear other people talk about their obsessions. And I just adore Brooke, and I think she's great, and I love this podcast, so highly recommend. Oh, or I also am watching Monet, because I love Monet, and I love her videos, and I love how long they are. She is another like huge fave right now, but that's my team, that's my lineup. Outfit of the day, long sleeve dress top situation. It has these really pretty gems right here. So then I wore my little like gem earrings to match. I just got in the mail from Jaded London, and I thought it would be fun to style. I'm not sure I'm obsessed with it, but I do indeed have to go. So this is what we're rocking with. I'm just wearing my Brace K jeans under it, my thrifted cowgirl boots from Salvage Angel, Massachusetts, vintage bag, I'll put the Instagram right here, thrifted trench that I haven't worn yet, so I'm excited to wear it because it's not too cold today, mohair scarf that I got off Depop, and then my little glasses that I got off Zenny. And I feel like they look good with like silver accents, so I wanted to wear those. We are going to Funny Pretty Nice. They're doing a pop-up this weekend, so we're going to hit that now. Let's go. Hi guys. So I just got home, going to have a very chilled Saturday night. We were out all day today, which was so lovely, and in the sun and outside. It felt so good. It really felt like a spring day, and it was like nostalgic of what New York feels like when it's summertime and everybody's out, and it was very beautiful. Tonight, gonna cook a really, really yummy dinner and watch some movies that Kieran and I have wanted to watch. We're gonna watch One Day. I'm like scared to watch it because everybody's saying it, like you just end up bawling your eyes out. Okay, I thought One Day was a movie. I didn't realize it was a TV show. We're 4 episodes in. I'm scared. To balance out the sadness and the night with Freaky Friday. Guys, Kieran's never seen Freaky Friday because, okay, I sent him this photo of Lindsay Lohan and Chad Michael Murray in Freaky Friday because Kieran has like the really long hair like that, and sometimes it gets like straight. So I was like, oh my god, because like I have my highlights and my hair kind of looks like that. And he was like, what's that from? And I was like, only the ending of Freaky Friday, like the most iconic silk set. Right, like I'm like, how do you not know where this is from? And he was like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen Freaky Friday. I thought that was a Halloween movie. It does certainly sound like one, like Freaky Friday. I haven't seen it in such a long time, and I love that movie. We might do that tonight too. The point of me telling you this is because I'm about to hop in the shower, wash my makeup off, but I'll show you what products I use to wash my face. You guys just caught me in like my road era right now, I guess. I've been trying out, I just got sent the pineapple cleanser. Really scared to use it at first because first it's bright yellow, and I really thought it was gonna like smell like pineapple, and pineapple's like very abrasive to like my mouth even when I eat it, so I'm like, I don't want to use that on my skin. But so far it's been an amazing cleanser to get off my makeup. Usually if I use like my CeraVe or Cetaphil face washes to like get off my makeup, it never gets off all of it. It's a good like double cleanse. Talk to you guys post show.
What are the vibes?
Vibes are jazzy, maybe bossa nova, maybe
Hey, yeah. Night routine.
night routine. We're cooking dinner. What is the music vibe? In order to see if I could find a cheaper option to the pharmacy like cleansing balm or whatever, I wanted to order this. I heard Lindsay Rem talking about this in one of, it was like around holiday season, and I think it was like a gift guide or like things, the best things under $20, $10 or something at Target, something like that. And this cleansing balm, Lindsay Rem mentioned, who I love, and I watch her YouTube videos and I follow her on Instagram and I adore. This Versed cleansing balm. It does indeed say day dissolve. Maybe that means it's dissolving your day and not that you have to use it during the day. It just says massage a dime-sized amount to dry skin, wet fingertips, and continue to massage, then rinse. Oh, and it does say PM or AM in the when section. Okay, also, me not addressing the CeraVe that I put on my face. I was CeraVeing my body out of the shower, and then I two little boop boop on my face, and then I was like, wait, you have to film this. So that's why I had it on my face. I got used to having it on my face and I forgot to mention it. So that's why I have it on. But this stuff is really good. And when they say dime size, they mean dime size. Like, it goes such a long way, but I still have a lot of product left. This is like the mini travel size. It smells, kind of smells like vapor rub a little bit, just like that, like eucalyptus oil and vitamin E. It's just like a really good product. I want to buy the big size of this, but the little size is like kind of lasted me a really long time because, again, I don't wear makeup every day. I only use this when I wear makeup because it gets everything off. And then after I do that, rinse, pat dry, then I use the Rhode Pineapple Refresh Cleanser. It's also like AM PM, also dime size. So this is pretty big, and you use a very little amount, and it like really froths up real nice, and it really cleanses your skin really well. And it's not, let me smell it again. My nose has kind of been stuffed, so I like can't tell if I can smell this. Is this scented?
A little bit, maybe?
A little bit, but it's not like crazy.
Nothing crazy.
What's it smell like to you?
Yeah, it's giving a little tropical.
A little tropical, but it's really light, and I have really sensitive skin, you guys. So I'm loving this so far. I'm really liking it. And then I love all the other Rhode stuff. I really do, except the lip peptide. It's not my favorite lip product. I prefer others over that. I'm just a Cetaphil girl. So I use the Gentle Skin Cleanser. For normal to sensitive skin, I do the same step where I do the Rhode Peptide Glazing Fluid first. I would put on like my Murad acne scarring stuff. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm about to get my period, which means probably gonna get a pimple. Better to be safe than sorry. The Glazing Peptide. And blend it all in. And truly, like, I was gonna do like a face mask with y'all and be like, I do face masks. I really don't. I always forget about doing them. I love to do them. I love doing like under eye masks, but like, to be so honest, realistically, this is what I'm doing. Just like not a face mask girl in that way where I'm like doing them every week or something. I do them when I remember and like when I really want to treat myself, and that's the honest truth. At night, I really like to really moisturize, so I'm doing like 2 dollops of the CeraVe moisturizing cream, and I go generous with this because I really like to bring it down to my neck before I like really have it soak in to my skin. That's when I go in with the Rhode glazing milk, kind of put that on top, rub that in, and then this is like my gua sha base, and it just feels like literal heaven. Then we go into our gua. Toners scare me a bit. I've had bad experiences with toners, and like witch hazel, way too harsh on my skin. I'm intrigued by retinol, and I just want to make sure I find the right product so I don't like fuck my skin up. But I really love Future Wise is one of my favorite skincare brands. All their products work so well. Rhode really is amazing for like moisturizing and stuff. Supergoop I'm obsessed with for SPF. I love all Supergoop like serums and SPFs. I use Starface pimple patches a lot. Oh, and then to take off my makeup if I have any excess like eyeliner, mascara, whatever, my eyes, my Pond's Cold Cream. You know how many times I have to rebuy this? Never. This lasts me years and years. I'm obsessed with this product. It smells like home because I grew up with my mom using this. It smells like her. It smells like me trying to film YouTube videos. Of course, we moved out of my childhood home and I was filming like quote unquote YouTube videos in my room. Like, I never posted them, which I should have, because Emma Chamberlain is like front row at Gucci. Like, what? Okay, not that I'm saying I would would be anywhere near her if I started early. I'm just saying. So this is what I use as like my makeup remover. And then I love CeraVe, like Murad for like skincare stuff. Spoiled Child is really good. I'm trying out some of their serums right now, but I'm liking them so far. But I just wanted to show you guys what I do every day. I do use their lip mask now every night, and it's been amazing. Let me show you actually. Let me finish this. Okay, gonna wash this now. I got my gua sha at like, I think my mom got it for me at like Marshalls. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Rhode Barrier Restore Cream, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more moisturizer. Because again, like I said, I want like the thickest layer of moisturizer on my skin at night. Barrier just locked in. One of the last things, I go into my Future Wise Slug Bomb, and it's really just this like thick paste. And I use like, again, very little amount on my fingertip. However, I'm feeling like really, really dry. And then blend it all out in my hands. This lip mask, I'm loving. It's Spoiled Child, the Hydro Lock Overnight Lip Mask. It smells so good. I've been using it like every night since I've got it. So moisturizing and lasts like so long. So nice. And it's like very little, but only like a little goes a long way. A little on your pinky. And then I'm locked in and I'm feeling glowy and moisturized and good to go. And then one of my favorite parts of my night routine is like spraying on some of my favorite perfume. That makes me feel all cozy. I love smelling good when I'm going to bed and when I'm just like all cozy, so I always spray on perfume. Sometimes I even, after a shower, because it smells so good and it makes me feel so good, sometimes I put some of the Glossier Body Hero on. It's like put it on my chest and on my arms. It's like not shiny, it's really just glowy, and it like kind of feels like it locks in all the moisturizer that I just put on. It smells like very like mature, sexy, kind of grape-like, but like hot, grandma sexy grape. Oh, use either on wet or towel dried skin after bathing or showering. Okay, so this is when I'm supposed to use it, but I guess you usually put it on like when you have to go somewhere so you're glowy, but I just like to be super glowy and feeling like my best self when I'm also just cozy in my PJs. Obviously, every skin is different, so this is just what works for me. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I like never do a lot of like skincare and makeup and like routine-based content, so this is super fun. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope you liked my morning and night routine. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to go over. I could do updated makeup routine. I could chat with you all day. Love you guys. Hope you have a great week. I will see you next Monday. Sending you all my love.